So many of you are aware that my big heat pump here went bad. Oh, I don't know, last year sometime. And the guy came out and looked at it and said, yeah, for about $5,000 we can fix that, but we can't guarantee it's going to last very long after that. So we went out and for, I don't know, a few $100s bought this, put it in the window. And then a little later, for a bit more than that, we bought this heat pump out here. So in that and this, we've got a lot less money than we would have paid to fix that one there. And so I was left wondering what to do with that big heat pump out there. I noticed it had a big gigantic fan in the top of it, and I thought, I could use that big gigantic fan. You want to go inside, baby? Okay. There you go. It's a lot cooler in there. Yeah, it is. I was thinking I could use that big gigantic fan if I could figure out how to make it work. So I took the heat pump apart, took it off, brought it out here, hooked it up to a plug-in. I had to play with the wires to figure out which was what. And now she's blowing air. Look at that. Oh, just look at it. So it may be, because this was on here and I was thinking it might need one of these to kick on. And it might be that it would run faster. The wire I've got it wired to is a lot smaller than the wire that goes to it out here. And it's not getting hot or anything. It could be too that if I put bigger wire on there it would go faster. However, if it's not getting hot, it's probably okay. And that's enough. What I'm thinking about doing, I was down in the Banjo shop this morning thinking that I would maybe do some work down there, and it was just really hot, and I was thinking, well, wouldn't it be nice if I could set up a fan down here in the Banjo shop to move some air around while I do this? And I thought about this thing. Not that I ain't got other fans around, but this one here was just up here waiting for me to decide what to do with it. So I decided to hook it up and give it a try, and so far it's working. I'm going to unplug-merize it right here and take it down there and set it somewhere and plug it in, and then we'll go down there and see if it becomes more bearable in the Banjo shop. Yes indeed. Yes indeedy doody. It's pretty slow, but we got some air moving in here anyway. I mean, it's better than poking the eye with a sharp stick. I'm guessing this was probably hooked up to a, what's the word I'm looking for? A thing on the side of an electric motor that kicks it off, makes it start. I know there's a name for it and I can't think of what it is. And I'm guessing this probably had one of those. When I plugged it in just now, it didn't want to start. And I reached up and gave it a little push with a hammer handle, and it kind of took off. And it might get faster as time goes along. But I'm pretty sure that's not hooked up correctly. It's not making any wires hot. I don't see anything that looks like it might short out. So I think I'll leave that like it is, and we'll just let that run and get a little air moving in here. Even a little bit, and later on, probably somebody smarter than me will come along and say, hey, if you do this and if you do that and you wire it this way and you wire it that way, it'll work better. So I might get that kind of feedback. You never know. It crossed my mind that could be, let me think about what I'm about to say. I started to say it could be a 220, but I can't remember. I don't think it necessarily, well, it could be. But anyway, it's running. It's running. We got a little breeze. That's a start. I might just set up my, I was talking about clearing off a piece of table to do a little banjo work. Actually, I could just take this end right here, cover that over with a big cardboard piece and get that can and a neck and start pulling out some banjo parts. And I just might have me a little banjo making party right here in a little while. Wouldn't that be fun? That'd be fun. That would be fun. Oh, the joy.